welcome. There we go. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day. My name is Cassandra Masini, and welcome to our Opportunity Zoom. So tonight, you're going to hear from some incredible people, from product testimonials to business testimonials. I'm going to share a little bit about my story and the business opportunity we have here with the Happy Co. So I'm sure someone that you know, a friend, a loved one, maybe someone you met on social media, whoever that might be, they shared this opportunity with you, and you're here to figure out if it's a good fit, if you want to move forward with this business opportunity, or maybe you're just on here to hear some of our incredible stories on the products. So with that, I'm going to tell you a little bit about our company. So the Happy Co., we've helped launched it about 4 years ago. So now we're going into our 4th year. Wow, time flies by. In those 4 years, we've done over $200 million in sales. We've really grown extremely fast with the company. We've had phenomenal success here, and all because we have a phenomenal, simple system, support in your leadership, and we have instant gratification products. As you know, and you've probably heard about the Happy Coffee everyone's been talking about. You've probably also maybe heard of some other things that we're going to be launching, that we have launched recently as well, like our weight loss system and our new skincare. If you haven't heard about that, definitely get your hands on some. Also instant gratification as well. And by the way, those before and afters are absolutely mind-blowing. But our mission here is we are the happiness movement. We are the happiness revolution. We deserve, or we believe everyone deserves to be happy, and whatever level or whatever that means to you. Maybe it's some extra income for you. Maybe it's an extra few $100s a month or to help with some bills. Maybe it's to replace your income. Maybe you've been affected by what's been going on in the world, and you're looking at that plan B. Because you're maybe you're like my husband and I when we started this business 4 years ago, and you're at a point where you're struggling financially. I know what it's like to be there, where your back's up against the wall and you can't afford to pay the bills, or you're not sure how you're going to do that. I get it. We were there, and I can share a little bit about my story later. But wherever it is, or maybe you just want to be a part of a community, a fun-loving community, you want support, you want to be a part of the personal development, and you're looking for that vehicle. Wherever it is, we have a place for everyone here, and we love you wherever you're at. With that, I do want to share a little bit more about the business later, but I want to dive into the testimonials, because the stories here are just nothing like you've ever heard before. And when you hear them, you might want to get out your Kleenex, because they're tear jerkers. They are just amazing, from what this business has done for people to what the products have done for people. And you're going to hear from people actually in quite a few different countries tonight. You're going to hear from someone in Australia. You're going to hear from someone in Canada. We have globally expanded. We are in the US, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. We just recently launched in many different countries in Europe. We are working on launching in Asia. We're open in Latin America. We are globally expanding as we really take on the happiness revolution around the world. So with that being said, Alex, I would love for you to share first. You have such a phenomenal product testimonial. So can you share a little bit about your testimonial?
Absolutely. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Well, my name's Alex, and I am living in the Whitsundays in Queensland, in Australia. We're living in a bit of in a bubble, it seems. So we've actually haven't got too much going on in comparison to the other crazy stuff that's happening in our wonderful country. But when it comes to the products, and thank you for inviting me on. My husband and I have been using the products since 2018. So we were also, I guess, around relatively close to the beginning. And, you know, we have been using the products ever since, never missed a day. So a little bit about me. I'm 35. I've got 2 kids. Xavier's 10 and Scarlett's 8. Very busy lives we lead. We run a business. We run a coffee house in our area. We have 15 staff, probably 6 or 7 weekend young employees. So we're running a really, not a small business, but a big business. And along with that comes quite a lot of stress. As you can imagine, especially these days, it's, you know, we're kind of dictated a lot by rules and things, which adds that extra layer of anxiety to every day. But I also have a history of quite high level, clinically, it's like a health anxiety, and it's still very much there, where I just tend to worry about my health a little bit more than I probably should and I need to, but it's just something that I personally battled with. I was dealing with this quite aggressively in 2018 when I came across these products. I was heavily medicated and all sorts of things. I know a lot of people tend to share this similar journey, but these products allowed me to, at the time, feel something I hadn't felt for quite a long time. And I realized that they were working and they were doing good for my body, which really helped me and mentally helped me, because I struggled with worrying about my health. So the products, knowing that they were completely natural and completely safe, and worked with what I was taking at the time anyway, but over a period of time, I was able to just isolate what I was taking and just use these happy products, which you know, was a good thing for me with what I was going through. So, and that was in 2018. And honestly, the only time we ever missed a day was when we traveled to the States with the time change. Every other day since when I started on these products, you know, I literally haven't missed a day, because I believe in what it does for my body and my mindset. And I also don't really want to risk not being on the product. So yeah, I like to tell people, you know, life is busy, life is stressful, life throws lots of things at you, you know, and these products don't change what happens in your life, but it does change your ability to cope with what's going on in a positive way. So, and since 2018, you know, the company's brought out lots of extra products which just value add on your health. You know, we're able to now give things to our kids in the way of the drops, the lemon drops. We use the keto cray every day as well. My husband you know, uses the products as well. I tried the shake the other day for the first time, which was beautiful, but I find the dose to be I guess the more dominant product that we use. Everything else is just an extra bonus. So yeah, so life-changing for us. We will be customers for life, because I just can't see our day starting any differently than what we do now, and that is taking our happy coffee and our Xanthamax every day. So yeah, thank you for having me on.
Alex, thank you so much. And I want to add to that as well. You know, because I'm sure you've probably, if you're looking at this business opportunity, you've probably seen a lot of weight loss testimonials, which weight loss is phenomenal. That means, you know, better health, right? If you have extra weight to lose, that these products can definitely not only help get it off, help get you healthier and manage that weight, but the mental health aspect is a huge benefit too. And you'll hear so many testimonials as that as well. So if you're someone, especially during these times, I know, you know, especially down there, like where Alex is, it's extremely stressful with everything going on in the world. And I know a lot of people suffer with things like that, or maybe you just need something to kick your butt to get you to the gym, whatever it may be. These products are so much more than the weight loss, but it does help with that too. So, hey, Alex, thank you so much for sharing your testimonial. So I would love for Shane to share. Shane, if you want to share a little bit about your product testimonial and your business. Shane is actually out in British Columbia, Canada.
Thanks, Cassandra. Man, where to begin? It's been a long road. It's been a long road that seems like a blink of a blessing. I'll tell you that much. Am I ever fortunate and grateful to be here? Doesn't matter whether it was 4 years ago or today. I can tell you this, that if you're looking at this business opportunity or even just learning about what the products do, you really have nothing to lose. Try it, and believe me, something will happen and something will improve. I've seen it over and over and over in thousands and thousands of people's trying of the product where something improves. Just, there's nothing more I can say about it. Just try it. As far as the business goes, the product changed my life. Okay. The product literally catapulted me out of a dark hole in 20 minutes. It's a long story, and if anybody who knows me, I talk a lot, but I was in a dark hole, boom, 20 minutes later, half of a serving of this stuff, and I was no longer in my dark hole anymore. Just put it that way, okay? You can read between the lines. And now, because of that catapult, I just know for a fact that all I have to do is give this to people to try, or to talk to them and care and love on them. And if they decide to try, that their life can be catapulted as well. I'm blessed and grateful that I have one of my newest customers here on the line, new friend, put it that way, friend, watching this right now, where her life was actually transformed. Boom, just like that. And it happens. So if you love helping people, believe me that this is the simplest way to help people feel better. And I'd say 99% of the people could use feeling better today in today's times. So believe me, they probably also, that same 99% of the people drink some sort of a beverage. So this is a no-brainer. My personal story is this. Yes, 4 years ago with Cass and Mike and a few other people, we started this. We just said yes. We knew we'd love to help people. That was in our soul. That was in our gut. We loved helping people. And then we found out what this product was supposed to do at the time. We didn't have hundreds of thousands of stories back at that time. We had trust. So we listened to a story and we said, you know what, if that does what you say it's going to do, I'm all in, because I guess we were looking for this magic thing to help people because we loved helping. And the cool thing about this whole platform is that you don't need to know anything. You just need to know how the product helped you or another person and share a story. And people love to share stories. You don't need to know anything. You don't need to know what's in it, how it works, what it does, whatever. You just need to know your story. You need to just surround yourself. So my personal story is my personal story, and I share that story, or I share a story that resonates with somebody else. Listen, I didn't think. I think we all hope to win the lottery. I think we all hope and wish certain things. I kind of won the lottery here because I just said yes to an opportunity. And it was a natural opportunity that felt right, helping people with something that made it easier for me because I'm very efficient. I would rather help somebody in 2 minutes than take 2 weeks to do it. And I found a tool to do that. I just went out and shared this product to try and help people. I used a simple system that we have. It's like 4 steps. One of them is drink a cup of coffee, and 3 other ones are just as simple. And I just went out and just repeated that system. And before you knew it, it took me, I don't know about you guys, but I don't like working. I actually despise work. I do. I despise work. Every day of my life, I didn't want to go. Every Friday was, thank God it's Friday. Every Wednesday was, thank goodness we're halfway through the week. You know, it was Sunday and it was, oh no, tomorrow's Monday. That's how I lived my life until I found this, and it was natural. I wanted to share it with everybody because it helped me and it was going to help other people. I just went out and shared it. And lo and behold, I never even cared about the money. I really didn't. I cared about helping people. I gave up the attachment to money and I fell in love with helping the people, with a simple product. It was a coffee. Heck, I didn't even drink coffee. It was a coffee back in the day. That was it. I never drank a cup of coffee in my lifetime. I despise coffee, but my friend said, I don't care what you do, just get it in your face. And I said, well, okay, I guess I can do that. I've drinking tequila before. I'm sure I can choke down a cup of coffee. So I drank it and it changed my life. And then the business, because I said yes, I just started saying, just sharing. And you know what? I shared with intent, with consistency, with love. And some people said yes, some people said not right now, some people said no, but then became yeses later. And I fell in love with the activity of caring for other people, and my life was changed. You know, the business side of things, I've never made more money in my lifetime. I was able to walk away from my job within the first year. That was 3 years ago. I've been retired for 3 years, grateful. I work harder loving on people now. I have more time to love on people. You imagine before I was spending 40 to 50 hours a week not loving on people. I was working at a job. Now I get to love on people all the time, all day. My heart is so full. The people on my team, now my family, extended family, it's incredible. The feeling of being part of a movement where everyone is sort of, our hearts are beating at the same way. You know, I think I'm just grateful. Let's just put it that way. I'm just grateful I said yes. I'm grateful my life has changed. You know, I've been retired. I have time to do what I want to do, not what I have to do. I just sent my daughter, I built a school bus conversion thing for my daughter. Don't know how to do it. Did it because I want my daughter to have an opportunity to go travel Canada. She just graduated. She's 18. She's out with her friend doodling in this bus converted thing now. Never would have had the money to give her that experience. I never would have the time or the mental strength and aptitude that this product gives me, that I can tackle anything. I didn't even own a tool. I owned a screwdriver, a tape measure, and a wrench set, and I transformed a whole bus into a camper van, and I don't even have a trade. I don't even know how to build a bus. I just did it. This product is incredible, okay? It is like there's no obstacles. And anything that is stressful and put in front of you, it's like, don't worry, we'll get through it. Instead of, how are we going to get through it? It makes anyways, I can talk forever. Trust me, I can. That's me trying not to talk forever. If you're here, jump all in. I jumped all in. My life was drastically improved. I just watched some Jim Carrey movie last night. It was about changing. He was like saying no all the time to everything. And then all of a sudden he had to change the no's to a yes to everything. Hey, the no's and the skepticism got us only so far. The changing our mindset and saying yes to things is going to get us something different. And if you're here, you're probably, your gut is telling you something. Just go with your gut. Jump in, go with your gut. Go for a ride. You got nothing to lose and absolutely everything to gain. Your heart's going to be full. There's beautiful people. You're making a difference in the world. And gosh darn it, the world needs it. The world needs you when you're here. Jump aboard. That's my advice. Okay. That's my story. I love it. I love you all. Thanks for listening to me. And Cassandra, thanks for the opportunity. And for all you guys on the phone here, thanks. I'm grateful for you all.
Thank you so much, Shane, and appreciate, all of you sharing. And, I love what you shared about, with your daughter and creating, more memories, right? That's what this business can also do, right? When you have extra income coming in, you can do more things. It just gives you more choices, right? And again, wherever you come in, where you fit in, right? And I'll get to that, a little bit at the end, different options for different packs. I want to share a little bit of our story. So my background, I was a server, bartender for literally like my whole life. I was going to school to be an accountant, and I know, crazy difference. And I got introduced to network marketing back in 2015. And, I thought to myself, what if I could make it work, right? What if I could make my dreams come true, right? Even if it took X amount of time, who cares? I can work this on the side of what I'm already doing. That's the beauty of this business, is you can work it from your phone, and you can work it in time slots that work for you in your day, right? And just be consistent with that daily. We don't have to go clock in for this job, but you get in what you put in too, right? And you can also learn as you earn. You can learn our simple system. You can learn how to share with people, but you don't need this, like, all these credentials to do this business. Anybody can do this business with any background. And again, once you learn the simplicity of our system and you're consistent, anything can happen, whatever that looks like. Again, if it's an extra few $100s, if you want to replace your income, if you want $1,000 a month, if you want so much more than that. But you deserve to be able to have choices to tell your family yes, instead of no. And that's what this vehicle can do for you. That's what it's allowed for my husband and I, to have more choices in life. It's also, we went from, a very struggled financial position to being able to create a lot of, fun memories. We traveled a ton because of this business. This is our sole and only income. And that is the beauty, of this, is being able to have that time together as a couple, to be able to, again, be able to work from our phones and not have to go to clock into work. I couldn't even imagine, for me personally anyways, I was going to school, to be an accountant and things like that. I would never have, that time back, with my loved ones. And, a lot of people actually are working at home even nowadays, right? So again, this is something you can just do part-time. Plus, who do you know that drinks coffee, tea, lemonade, right? Who do you know that could use some extra income? Who do you know that wants to be happier? Who do you know that could, want to lose some extra weight, right? You already have a business with the people that you do know. Now you have a vehicle to share that with, right? So there is a couple different ways to get started in this business. So there is a couple different packs that you can come in with, and again, come in where you fit in. If you want to have, more products, more samples, and you want to go fast, like my husband and I did, we got started with the largest pack, which is the $500 pack. You'll have some product for yourself, and you'll have, lots of samples to get out. If you want to, dabble, just, come in with about half that, which is our 250 pack. You can come in there. You'll just have less product samples on hand, which you will want to have on hand. Trust me, there are people that understand the value of having samples for sure. And then there's just a $49 getting started fee. So come in where you fit in. Get back with the person, that shared this opportunity with you, and, let them know where you want to get started, or let them know at least where you're at. But come in and run with it. I encourage you to do that, because of the timing with our business, with this company. This is the time to really to run and to jump all in. And people are going to thank you that you introduced them to this opportunity and these products when you share it with them, and it changes their life like it did these testimonials on the Zoom. So with that, thank you so much for jumping on this opportunity Zoom and spending your evening with us. I hope you have a great rest of your night.